It seems that women's roles in the Israeli Defense Forces is still a very hot topic here in the Holy Land, as some national religious leaders are now calling for IDF Chief of Staff Lieutenant General Eisenkot to be fired over integration of the sexes in all branches of the military. Well, here to dig deeper into this discussion is Rabbi David Fendel, the Dean of the Hesder Yeshiva in Sderot. Thank you very much for coming. It's an honor to have you here.
Thank you for inviting me.
It's my pleasure. So, the primary issue is, as I understand it, with women filling combat positions. Why is this such an issue?
The Army is a dream. It's really a dream for generations. And we're so proud to be a major part of it. In another month, about 120 of our guys are going to be entering combat units. The Torah was very, very clear that all of our laws of modesty, they were all mentioned in the Army. Because that's the place where young boys and young girls, it's not the place to be together. And for us to continue to be so motivated and to be so active in the Army, we have to find a solution.
So are you saying that you would prefer women to be away from combat positions and certain positions like that in order to enlist more Haredim and religious, Orthodox members of the military, or for everyone in general?
It's on three different levels. Firstly, if there's a dream of having the Haredim, the ultra-Orthodox, you can forget about it. It's not going to happen. Secondly, even in our religious Zionist circles, it can't be together. So we have to create, and there's a lot of work to be done, different units. And it can't be the Givati, Golani, and Tzanchanim. We want our guys to continue to be able to be in those units, and it's not going to work together. It's just impossible to keep the laws of modesty. And we all know that in order to keep strict laws, and strict laws means even if we take the most lenient positions. And on a third level, we're convinced for the entire country that modesty should be kept in the Army, and that a Jewish state should have a higher level of modesty, especially in the Army.
So I'm reminded of the Yom Kippur War for this next question, which, it was a surprise attack on the holiest day of the Jewish year. And it was really secular ideologies of it really doesn't matter what's going on, we need to be on the field, that kind of drove a push to go and be there and be present in the Army during that war. So isn't there an idea, isn't there a way to then push that secular ideology in the IDF? Shouldn't it be secular?
We're a Jewish state, a Jewish army, and it didn't begin with secularism. It has a beautiful heritage, beautiful legacy, and I suggest that we continue that legacy. We have to find a common denominator, and we have to find the ways of making the Army a place that everybody's going to feel comfortable. And it's not going to happen if there's going to continue a continual pushing of the idea that it has to be together. There was almost...
Again, what about a separate, combat roles where women can be active, and then a combat unit where Haredi men are active? Can't we still have separate and,
But that's not what the Army is doing at this point. At this point, the Army is very involved in trying to mix as much as possible in the name of equality, in the name of... And that's a real agenda that we think is foreign to the goals of winning a war and to the goals of creating a cohesive and an army that everybody will feel comfortable to be proud soldiers.
All right, Rabbi David Fendel, thank you very much for coming in and spending some time with us today.